Hi everybody and welcome to this free playthrough video for Pro and Expert Division in the Solar States Tournament here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to this tournament. Please remember to hit thumbs up on the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Both of those will help me out a lot on YouTube. General wind directions here for all 9 holes for Sunshine Glades with some approaches you might want to use during the tournament week. Remember, timestamps are in the video description down below, and you will need to tweak the adjustments here based on the wind direction and strength, and maybe tweak the setups as well according to your club level and skill level in the game. Good luck everybody, here we go. So this par 4 really is playing as a par 3 as it usually does, and I'm going with the Thor's Hammer here. It's nice to have a little bit more than 4.5 backspin, but if you only have 4.5 backspin then that will work as well. So 4.5 to 5 backspin, 3 left spin, stretch out, check the second bounce is over the bunker as shown. Then we are going to adjust. Here I'm adjusting max plus 20, and then I'm going to push up the rings I was stretching out, and if there's any I've still got to push up, then I add that on as overpower. So look at how many rings you're stretching out. That is the amount you either need to combine with push up and or overpower. With some curl to the left, I would go with half a ball of curl. As you can see, we're just going to miss this one, miss the zoom in as it were, but we do get a very easy putt or a wedge for an eagle even so. Hole number 2, we do have a hole in one on this one. Navigator ball is all you need. 1.5 top spin and half a bar side spin to the right. And as always, we're going to set up here with the red ring touching the rough and the ball guide line going through the hole. Once we have done that, we are going to adjust our rings, and the adjustment I'm using here is medium distance with 15% elevation. Medium distance, 15% elevation. So 1.5 top spin, half a bar, side spin to the right. Don't worry about adjusting slightly downhill. We are still going to be absolutely fine here in terms of pace. Make sure you got a nice centered ball in the adjustment ring and take your shot. Perfect ball. Going to be a very, very good chance of this going in, and you see here we just sneak it in there on the right hand side for a hole in one on hole number 2. On to hole number 3 now, the par 5, and I'm going to do a club swap as I was doing in qualifying round. So with the quarterback, start at +9 with the blue ring touching the rough on the right. Once we've found our position, we're then going to swap to the extra mile. Obviously if you've got a more accurate driver that you want to swap to, by all means do so. 4.5 top spin, 3 bars side spin to the right, and then we are going to adjust maximum distance, 5% elevation, max plus 5. The reason I do the club swap is I want to use plus yardage because we've got no plus yardage here, so it's very difficult to guarantee we're in the same position every time. Max plus 5 is the adjustment, and then we're going to go with a little bit of curl to the right, the edge of the ball touching the outer wall of the adjustment ring to the right. Perfect ball here, and we are looking for a drive in between 320 and 330 yards. Bounces nicely and rolls along the fairway, and we get here 326. Second shot going to be played with the sniper. And I would suggest going with 5 backspin and between 1 bar of left spin and 1.5 bar of left spin. All depends where you are after your drive on this one. But we want to add the spin and then find a nice landing position to have the ball guide going through the hole by 1 green square. This is a difficult shot to drop, but it is, I feel, the best route. The rough bump for me has been a little bit inconsistent. So there we go, found our position, and the adjustment that I'm going to recommend to you here is in between mid and max plus 30. So in between medium and maximum distance plus 30. Obviously shorter or longer drives you're going to have to compensate, but that will be a good guide. And we give it a perfect. We're not too far away here, maybe just a tad short and to the left, but a little bit of a tweak. We'll have a good look at an albatross. We do have an eagle to show you on this one, and I'm actually going to lay up because of the wind angle. Quarterback from the minimum distance line, And then what we're doing here is having the white ring touching the rough on the right at complete min. Max backspin, 1 bar of side spin to the left with a power 2 ball. Quarterback level 9 plus, it's going to be fine. Adjustment here is max numbers 0 elevation. So max plus 0. Then we are going to take our shot, and we want somewhere between 215 and 220 yards. Make sure you don't apply any unwanted overpower here. We want to be in very close to minimum distance with the sniper. With your sniper, add 1.5 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left. 1.5 top to left. And then we're just basically going to play rings from min. Here, as you can see, we are almost at minimum distance anyway, so I hardly need to push up. Obviously, if you have a little bit shorter drive, then you will be playing maybe 2-3 rings from min. So basically here, from my position, it's minimum distance plus 5%. Make sure you have that ball guideline going through the hole once you've added your spins to find your position. So min plus 5. Obviously, if you do have to push up, then you might want to just add 0.1 or use the slider. But we're going to have a very good chance here. Catches a very nice run into the hole for a beautiful eagle in this difficult wind angle. Hole number 5, we are very close on this hole, and luckily for me it was a bounce out. So I'm going to give you a tweaked spin here. I play with not enough backspin here. I would like you to play with a little bit more. I had 1.4 in the video, so I just say go with a couple more clicks of backspin and 3 bars side spin to the right. Then we are going to set up as shown, plus 3 yards with sniper level 10, and the ball guide will be going to the right of the pin, pointing in the middle of the light column of green squares. A bit difficult to see from the video, but you can also look at the gap between the white ring and the sand if you want to double check. Max plus 30 is the adjustment here. Max plus 30, and a little bit of right curl I found does help us bring the ball in around the cup very nicely. But look at this, just a little bit too hot. Skim the right edge, maybe a little bit slower, that would have crept in. But a bit more backspin, you're going to have a good chance, but it is a very, very difficult par 3. Now we're going to look at an eagle for hole 6, very close though, and I do believe there is a good chance with this one. I'm going to use the rock and a katana. With the rock level 8, we're starting at plus 4 yards, half the blue ring inside the rough on the left. 2 top spin, 3 left spin, and the adjustment here is max plus 0. Max plus 0 on this one. Once we have adjusted, we are then going to take a shot and apply some left curl. So a little bit of left curl, and we are looking for somewhere around 320 yards on this one. That's where we want to be. Going with the rock for the accuracy and the ball guide. And that's going to be absolutely fine. Okay, we could push it a bit further, but still going to have a good look at the hole here for the albatross. I'm checking club distance here, finding some plus yardage just around the dark bushes there, just to judge my club distance. Once I've got a measure of that, I'm then going to back up and add spin. 1 bar of backspin, half a bar side spin to the right. And then the ball guide here, once I've added my spin, I'm going to position the ball guide so that it is going to the front of the cup. And here my suggestion would be exactly in between medium and maximum distance with 5% elevation. So in between mid and max plus 5. That will be my recommendation. That is based on the outcome of this video, so it may be a decimal either way out, so do bear that in mind. I'm giving you my revisions here, just skimming the left edge, but still a very, very good look on that par 5. We do have a nice tailwind here, however I don't think it's worth risking it because the wind strength isn't that good here in pro. Obviously an expert it will be a no-brainer, so I'm going to suggest you play left side with the rock. Just under 4 bars top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right is what we are doing here. Have that ball guide pointing in the middle of the bunker and the rough on that second piece of fairway. Once we've set up here, we are going to adjust max plus 10. Max plus 10 on this one. And we are looking for target yardage here of around 335 to 340 yards. So 335 to 340, max plus 10 on the drive. We only need a katana. Bounces nicely and just rolls up there. And let's have a look what yardage we do have on this one. 340. That's pretty good. Alright, with the thorn then, we are going to be using landing spot plus yardage on this one. So 3 bars of backspin is my recommendation here. 3 bars of backspin. Then we're going to line up ball guide going just to the cup with thorn level 8. Then we are just playing slightly different to true club distance here. I thought about going true club distance, but I just took a little bit more off. So in the end, this one is played 85% slider, 30% elevation. I'm playing with more elevation here because I do have crosswind to deal with as well. But we want to bounce in the middle of the fringe. Perfect ball away, and this is going to have a very good chance indeed. And the ball pulls up very nicely for a beautiful eagle. Hole number 8, we were very, very close to dropping this one earlier today. So I am going to give you the adjustment that I made here, and then obviously we just need to make a tweak to that. So before we've added any spin, get that red ring touching the rough with the ball guide going through the hole. Then we're going to add 0.2 bars backspin, 0.2 bars of side spin to the left. The adjustment I use here is max plus 5. Max plus 5. However, you will see we just park this one on the edge of the cup. So a little bit of a tweak here. Let's see what side we end up on with our max plus 5 adjustment. Perfect ball away. And this is going to bounce very, very nicely. Good chance with this one. Great opportunities for hole-in-one, but just misses on the left-hand side as we look from the tee. So, just need to tweak the adjustment slightly on hole number 8. And going on now to hole number 9, and we're going to go with the Berserker, and I'm going to go aggressively down the left-hand side for a good look at the Albatross. 6 bars of top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. I'm using APOC 4 because of the accuracy, but obviously any driver with 6 top spin will work as well. If you're playing with APOC 5 plus, then please do pull back about 5 or 6 yards after you've adjusted, because you will have extra distance and you don't want to be in between clubs on your second shot. Max plus 10, and then we are going full blast, full overpower here on this one. And we want to bounce over and get somewhere around 410 yards. Obviously, due to the wind strength, we are using a Berserker. It is going to vary as well. And minor great left, great right, also going to affect the outcome. So just bear that in mind. You may need to tweak for your second shot. So, second shot, I'm doing a pin check to check my club distance. Then I am going to set up here with the target in the first cut of rough. And I'm going to go for the rough bump. 0.2 top spin here and 2 bars side spin to the right. And we're having the ball guide going through the hole. So ball guide through the hole on this one. And here we are going to be playing medium distance, minus 10% elevation, minus 0.1. So just before mid minus 10. For the pin check that you saw in the video. So that is a good reference for you to work with. Perfect ball away on this one, and we bounce nicely, and we get a zoom in, but just miss the right edge. Very, very close indeed, and a good chance for an Albatross. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.